Hey guys, welcome back to 10 and 10 or Less. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my daily makeup basket for the month of August. And it doesn't really run like August 1st to August 30th, but it's just kind of this time of year. This is what's in my basket. If you want a more detailed description of what I consider when I'm putting things in my basket, please just check the description bar below. Now, the first few things I'm going to show you are repeats, but it's about to be fall. My skin color will change, so I want to make sure I get full use out of these items before I pack them up for the winter. First two things up, Cover FX powders. Now this one is the Pressed Mineral Foundation that I did a review on, and then this one is the blotting powder. So they are both powders, but they have different purposes. When I wear this one, I just wear a little concealer. I wear this as a foundation, and then I use this one to touch up throughout the day. So I needed both those. Then I also have this Tarantino powder, and it's in a very dark shade. So I kind of use this to set my makeup or, you know, blotting or whatever. Next, I have three concealers. The first two are from Mally. This one is the under eye, what is it called? Perfect Prep Under Eye Brightener. It's a yellow color, so what I do with this is I put it on underneath my eyes before I do foundation or concealer. It's very moisturizing, and I really like that. And it's in the color Deeper, so I don't really wear yellow concealers underneath my eyes during the winter, so this is something I want to use definitely during the summer. The next one is the Mally Age Rebel concealer, and this is more of a stick concealer, so I use this one on blemishes. It does a really great job. It's in the color medium, which is, you know, slightly lighter than any kind of blemish or imperfection that I'm trying to cover up. So this really does a great job and has good lasting power. And then the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer. This one is a little bit darker than the concealer I just mentioned here. So if I have something, a larger area that I want to cover up, I'll probably use this one instead. But it is a really great long-lasting concealer. Then, are you surprised? The Balm Desert is still in here. I just hate to put it away, even though I've had it in here a ton, just because I won't use a color like this during the fall or winter months, probably, when my skin gets lighter. And then the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the contour kit. I have been killing this, contouring my face when it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. It's like super puffy because of the pregnancy and stuff. But I'm actually using the dark shade to contour, which when I first got this palette, I thought I will never use that shade, but I'm using it a ton. You know, using the yellow to set my yellow concealer under my eyes, and using this kind of all over, not really touching the one in the middle, but I know I'll use that a lot during the winter. So I'm glad that I can get full use out of this palette. I'm still using these two sprays, even though the Kula, the spray thing at the top has busted, still using it. And then the setting mist with rosemary, still using this, because I'm putting a lot of powders on my face lately, and these things really help to kind of melt everything together. Now onto the newer stuff. I've got a few single eyeshadows in here. The first one is a Buxom sample. What color is this? Mink Magnet. This is a beautiful one and done shade. I got it as a 100-point perk, or I think it was a 100-point perk. I definitely really like this shadow. And then I've got two shadows by Cargo, and these are both beautiful. I can't imagine ever hitting pan on this. It's huge. This is in the color Cypress. It gives a great brown smoky eye. And then this one is a silvery taupe color in the color Yukon. So this one's much cooler than this one. This one's more neutral. But I haven't been wearing hardly any silvers lately, so I thought I'd add that one in there. Then for an everyday look, I have this little Jouer palette. I guess you call it a palette, but they're singles and they're all connected. The first one is Chestnut, and then we've got Pecan, and then Caramel. And this is just kind of a great everyday look. These aren't like super pigmented. Well, I guess they are the color that's in the pan, but they're not they're not very loud, so they're perfect for every day. Then I've got the Kat Von D palette in here that I picked up from TJ Maxx a while back, I think in December, and it's the Saint palette, and I'm not too fond of it, so I'm kind of on the edge of whether or not I should get rid of it. So I put it in here just to see if I will use it. The bad thing about this is that it doesn't have, let's see, I guess the darkest color right here is matte, but no other matte colors, so you always have to pull another palette. And some, like, oh, this pink color is so ugly. It's like baby doll pink, and it has like silver glitter in it, but not in a pretty way. But I do like these three shades right here. I don't know. I'm just going to play with it and then see what I think of it. And then here is the palette that caused me to break my 221 day no-buy, the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And yeah, I've talked about this before, but watch my weekly favorites if you want to hear all my excuses about why I bought this beautiful palette. So far, I'm loving it, and I've been able to create so many different looks with it, so had to put this one in here. Next up, as a highlight this month, I know everyone is into strobing, but I just haven't been that into it. So I've got this in here, my Hourglass palette, just to try to do some kind of subtle highlight on my face. And I'm sure you guys have seen this one before, but I do want to show this one some love this month. I've got my blotting powders from Sephora. I really like these. I think they were on sale. They might still be, but they've got vitamin C, E in them. I don't know. They're a really good size, and they do a good job blotting. 3 blushes here. This one is called Sweet Cheeks. It's by Be a Bombshell. It is a bright pink, and it does have a shimmer in it. It's something I haven't used all summer, and if I don't use it this summer, when am I ever going to use it? So I put that one in here. Then I've got an apricot color. It's called Treasure. It is a Tarte Amazonian clay blush, and I wanted to have a pink, a peach, and a brownie toned blush, and the brownie one that I'm using this month is from Benefit. It's the Dallas blush, and it looks really good with a tan. So they all look really good with a tan, that's why I chose them. Last product in here is from Be a Bombshell. It is like a chapstick in French Kiss, a lip balm. I've used it once, I didn't like it. I'm going to use it one more time, and if I still don't like it, I'm going to put it in my Purge bag. And yeah, so that's all the things in my basket for this month. I really like this idea. I encourage you to do it too. It's been really helpful for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.